Hello techies. In this session, we will learn about Solution Design Document SDD as part of RPA Solution Architect. The Solution Design Document SDD in robotic process automation is a critical technical blueprint prepared by an RPA Solution Architect with the help of RPA developer that outlines how a business process will be automated for building a resilient, scalable, and maintainable robotic solution. In robotic process automation, the SDD translates the high-level business process usually defined in the process design document or PDD into the detailed technical instructions necessary for the RPA developer to build the bot. It serves as a technical guide for the developers and a sign-off agreement with the business stakeholders. A comprehensive SDD template for an RPA solution typically includes core sections such as Introduction and Overview, Solution Design to be process, Technical Architecture and Development Details, Non-Functional Requirements, Testing and Validation. Let me explain about these sections one by one. First one, Introduction and Overview. Under this session, we are having subsections such as Purpose and Scope, Document References, and Assumptions and Considerations. Purpose and Scope briefly describes the automation goals, objectives, and a clear definition of what is in scope and out of scope for the RPA solution. Whereas Document Reference subsection links to the supporting documents, most importantly the Process Design Document PDD, which details the as-is process. Assumptions and Consideration section is a list of all technical, business, and operational assumptions made during the design. For an example, application stability, availability of required credentials, and data quality. Coming to the next section, Solution Design to be process. Under this Solution Design to be process, we are having subsections such as High Level to be process flow diagram, Detailed to be process description, Application and Systems. Under High Level to be process flow diagram, which is a visual representation of the automated process, clearly showing the steps the bot will perform, and it interacts with the systems. This is the high level overview of an automated process. Coming to the next subsection, that is Detailed to be process description, which it will describe step-by-step technical outline of an automated workflow, which often includes annotated UI or screenshots, system behavior, input or output specifications. Annotated UI or screenshots is a visual guide for the robot's interaction with target applications, whereas system behavior is an expected system response at each and every step, whereas input or output specification, which it will give the details on the data required to start the bot and the results it will produce, such as file paths, data structure, and many more. Coming to the next subsection, that is Applications and Systems, which is a list of all target systems or applications involved, including their versions, locations, such as local machine name, network drive, URL, and their required access or credentials. Coming to the next section, that is Technical Architecture and Development Details. Under this section, we are having subsections such as Automation Framework, Data and Variables, Credentials Management, and Object or Component Model. Under Automation Framework, which is the specification of the chosen RPA framework. For an example, you may have chosen UiPath Reframework or Blue Prism or Automation Anywhere or Microsoft Power Automate. And also it will give the implementation logic under the automation framework. Coming to the next subsection, that is Data and Variables, which it will define the definition of key technical parameters, configuration variables such as file paths, business rules, retry counts, and the structure of the data logging and transaction recording. Whereas Credential Management subsection, which it will give the details on how and where the robot will retrieve necessary login credentials. For an example, using of credential vault, orchestrator assets. Coming to the next subsection, that is object or component model, which is the high level details of reusable components or objects created for the automation. These are all comes under the technical architecture and development details. Coming to the next core session, that is non-functional requirements, that is we will call it as NFR. Under this session, we are having exception handling, security and access, and finally we are having operability and deployment. Exception handling is a comprehensive plan for managing all expected and unexpected exceptions, such as both business and application related exceptions. This exception handling includes the exception type, description, the robot response to that exception, that what we'll have in detail under the exception section. Whereas security and access having the requirements for the robot access, such as user, roles, permissions, and any data security or privacy considerations. Coming to the operability and deployment section, under this again we are having three subsections such as robotic resource requirement, scheduling, logging and reporting. Under robotic resource requirement section, which we will provide the estimated number of robot runtimes needed and the detail of the required hardware and software specifications. Whereas scheduling, which is the proposed schedule for the bot. For an example, we have to schedule a bot daily at 8 a.m. We are going to schedule this. Coming to the next subsection, that is logging and reporting. We will provide what information that the bot will log and how the results will be reported as part of logging and reporting session we are going to define. Coming to the next session, that is testing and validation. Under testing and validation section, we are having subsections such as critical testing scenarios or test cases, and we'll have validation conditions. Under critical testing, we'll have a high-level list or a link to separate document containing the key test cases to validate the solution functionality. Whereas validation condition is the criteria that must met for the solution to be signed off and deployed to the production. These are the structure what we'll have inside the SDD to ensure all the technical aspects, developer instructions, and the operational requirements for the RPA solution are documented comprehensively in SDD document.